Hello and welcome to Breck Live as we have a region matchup against the Edmonson County Wildcats. Tonight's matchup is brought to you by myself, Caden Coombs, with Mr. Garrett.
All right. Hey, Caden. Ready for a good game.
Speaking of which, what's your insight on tonight's game?
Well, Edmonson County coming in at 7-7. Kind of like we had. They didn't have the best holiday tournament schedule, so we're both maybe looking for a win. I think it's a game that's there for both teams. Looking at the key players in the game, I can't help but be drawn to Will Alexander. Not that he's a one-man team, but he's certainly the scoring leader for the Wildcats this season. And in a maybe not a rare turn of events, but certainly he's the only one that fits the bill in this game. He's made more three-point shots than two-point shots for his team.
Wow.
On the season, yeah. Averaging over 2.5 makes a game from downtown.
Well, the same goes for the second leading scorer for the Wildcats, Wyatt Gravel. He's averaging 11.2, but instead of threes, he hasn't shot a single three all season. So it is all in the paint. He's averaging 11.2 points, which is pretty good.
Yeah, and he's listed at 6'4". Alexander at 6'3". There's a lot of height at least on the roster for the Wildcats, because we know. I mean, we've got some height on our roster too, but basketball players tend to
exaggerate their height.
Yeah,
I think they leave their basketball shoes on. Add a couple inches to it.
So we'll see. They don't look too small, though, out there. I guess we'll see how they stack up against our team. But, yeah, we had two tournaments we played in over Christmas break, and I think we went 1-5 across those tournaments. Or I know we got one win at the LaRue County tournament, and then maybe 1-4. I might take it back.
I think it was 1-4.
1-4, yeah. And then the other two, we didn't. Played some good teams, had some chances to win, and had those games slip away, particularly Marion County and Henry County. We'd like to think we could have had those, but prior to that, we were on a bit of a good run. Had a few wins, and it's a chance to right the ship.
Yeah, and for Breckenridge County, one of our shooters has been able to come back. We've missed him for, I don't know how many games exactly, but I think it was about 3, maybe 4 games. He was out for a couple of weeks. It was Devin Spalding, and he is leading our team in three-point percentage, which is at 37% on the year.
Yeah.
Mercer follows with 29.2%. And for the Wildcats, of course, Will Alexander shooting 32.5, leading scorer, shoots about 2.5 threes a game, like you said. And then Colin Doral follows him with 33.3%.
Yeah. The Alexander's shooting over 6 a game attempt-wise. That's a lot. He's shot 77 in 12 games. So.
Well, as a team, we have made 47 threes, and as a team, the Wildcats have made 80.
Yeah, that may be one of the keys to victory if we can slow down their perimeter shooting. But I guess that's easier said than done against a great team. But we're going to take a little break, bring you the national anthem, and we'll be right back.
And we are back from the national anthem. And to start things off with a little bit under 3 minutes to go for the start of the game, Mr. Garrett, what are some keys to winning for Breckinridge County?
Well, we touched on it a little bit ago. Stop the perimeter shooting of the Wildcats. Looking at our team, when we're successful, we are getting to loose balls first, and we are rebounding. Like, I can't tell you how, not for our team, but that's a killer. If you've done a great job defensively, done all the work, and then you have two players maybe think the other guy's going to get the ball and they hesitate, securing loose balls. I'll say this, if Breckinridge County gets loose balls and stifles the Wildcats from three, they could win. On the flip side, Edmonson County not going to be just saying we have to make threes to win. They're going to have guys capable, like you said, Gravel, and we hope we're saying that right. If we hear the PA say a little differently, we'll switch it up. But he is controlling the paint. He's shooting 64% from the field on over 100 shot attempts, which is phenomenal.
High-quality shots, for sure.
Yeah, and looking at a difference, this might be the telling difference tonight, is free throw percentage. Our best free throw percentage shooter, Jonah Miller, 77.8%. But Edmonson County has three players, 84.6 or higher. And the only thing, if Gravel had one thing in his game from that area, he's taking a lot of good shots, but he's only shooting 51.2% from free throw. But we mentioned Alexander, 87.5. Colin Doyle, that you mentioned earlier, 84.6. And then Tyler Wilson, when he's playing, he's not missed. He hasn't played every game for the team, but in every game he's playing, he is perfect from the line. So that could be a factor. We almost threw away the Hancock County game due to poor free throw shooting, or we could have locked it up earlier.
A lot of coaches will say that free throws win ball games, and that's completely true, especially when it comes down in the second half.
Yeah, and we do have the new rules for high school this year with fouls and bonus. So it's more of an NBA style. In the quarter, you get 5, and on that fifth foul, it's 2 free throws all the time, which is different. We used to have 7 would be the 1-and-1, and then 10 was the double bonus. That's out the window this year. So it's 5 fouls in a quarter, which I don't mind that. It not deteriorates, but it detracts from teams fouling to try to, as a strategy. So I never really liked that anyway, like fouling, hoping people miss. If you're going to win the game, go win the game. Don't hope for a free throw miss. We're going to get the starting lineups here from Mr. John Kennedy. Hello to everybody, whether you're watching from your living room in Kentucky, your newly floored house in Florida, who knows where you're tuning in from. Thanks for being with us.
Let's meet our starting lineups first. Our visitors from Edmonson County, starting at guard, number 0, Will Alexander.
No surprise for that. Will Alexander, senior, starting. Braden Wright coming off to start the game.
Number 12,
Blaine DeWeese.
Forward number 15,
Wyatt Gravel.
And starting at forward number 23, Lane Ashley.
And Lane Ashley rounds out the 5. Caden, let's see who we're going to have for our team. You tell us who that's going to be.
Breckinridge County, it is now time to get on your feet.
John Kennedy doing a wonderful job getting everyone hyped, setting the tone for the game already.
Junior number 10, Mercer Rogers.
No hesitation with Mercer Rogers, the junior for us.
Senior number 30,
Devin Spalding coming off an injury and starting tonight.
Getting a start, yeah.
Forward a 6'2" junior number 13, Braxton Tall.
Braxton Tall, another one of our juniors.
For sophomore number 11, Jonah Miller.
Sophomore Jonah Miller coming in.
For a 6'2" junior number 32, Brayden Carmen.
And our center for tonight will be Braden Carmen.
Okay.
looking out on the floor, the height does seem to be there for Edmonson County versus us.
Yeah, maybe their roster is accurate with the heights. But this game could reach new heights of entertainment if we're lucky. Hoping for a good one.
Here's tip-off. And it does go to Braden Carmen, or Braden Carmen tips it back to Mercer. And it looks like Edmonson County's out in a 2-3 zone here.
Mm-hmm. They're not afraid of our outside shooting. Can't really blame them. It's not really one of our strengths.
Weak pass there from Jonah. Loose ball there.
Yeah, and it's going
Got
to
a foul on number 23.
Yeah.
That is Lane Ashley.
It was a nice play to break down the zone. Got the ball where it needed to be in the middle. But again, first a loose ball. It was one of our keys to the game.
Corner 3 from Mercer. Off the back of the rim.
Not a bad look. That'll probably go in more than it misses. Let's see
There
what
doesn't
kind
seem to be any like severe mismatches on the floor.
No, you're talking about like height-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running floater, no good.
That was Alexander taking a rare two-point shot for him this year, and it doesn't fall.
Spalding taking the point for Brett County.
Yeah, maybe get Mercer off the ball, maybe do a little movement. Now Braxton with the ball.
Put our shooters on the baseline in the wing.
Got to be careful for 3 seconds there with Mercer in the paint.
Some of our weaker three-point shooters so far this year is Jonah Miller, which is more of a surprise. Speaking of which, last year he had a decent year shooting.
Yeah.
And Braxton Tall both shooting, well, not now, but they were shooting like 14%.
Yeah.
And a layup from Will Alexander.
Yeah, doing it inside tonight. Devin thought about it. He could have taken that shot.
Jonah with another three. Off again. 2 good looks for Jonah, but neither have seemed to fall.
Yeah, it's kind of like they switched scripts because we've taken 3 shots, 3 3-pointers, and Edmonson County has attempted 2 shots, both from inside.
Gravel looking for the post until he goes up to the wing.
Oh, that looked like he was going to think about passing it.
I think it was supposed to be a pass and just hit the rim. Corner 3 from Devin, and that is good.
3-point goal, Devin Small.
Well, if we were going to have somebody, like you mentioned before the game, Caden, to knock
shoot.
down outside shots, it'd be Devin with his long-range inspiration. Oh.
A lot of ball there.
Oh,
another
good
block.
That's Braxton Tall rejecting Gravel.
Good ball movement there here from the Tigers.
Yeah. Give it to Devin. Let it fly. He's got to.
Mercer will, and it is good for Mercer Rogers.
Just goes to show, Caden, that sometimes you can use the pregame predictions, stats, just throw them out the window. We're coming out and shooting nothing but threes. And Edmonson, who have not only taken more than we have this year, but have made double our three-pointers made as a team, they haven't attempted one yet. But it's still early. Early days.
4:45 on the clock. It is really early in the first quarter. So far, we do seem to be rebounding well.
Yeah, I can't remember a moment really for either team that been a rebound lapse. We did get that early loose ball too.
Yeah.
that drew a foul on, I believe they got that foul on, oh goodness, number 23, got my roster right here, Lane Ashley for the Wildcats.
They do seem to have a popcorn spilled all over the floor there.
Get your popcorn here. Not that I wouldn't eat that, would you?
No.
Okay. 5-second rule?
Not on our gym floor.
Yeah, maybe not the gym floor. A lot of PE happens in here.
Yeah. Either team, there's Will Alexander there, top of the key.
Oh, that was a good look too. I said, uh-oh, because he'd broken free.
Yeah.
I guarantee, I haven't seen him play this season, but he's going to make that shot way more than he misses it. He probably wishes he had that one back. Because that was a good look, got the good pass, went up in rhythm, just off. Don't want to give too many open looks. Good ball.
Good down low.
Oh.
Blocked from behind from Alexander.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play. That's Joshua Decker's checked in for the Wildcats, just number 24.
And Decker does lead the Wildcats in rebounding.
Nice move by Lane Ashley.
That wasn't necessarily height, but just size got us there on that one.
Yeah, and a good move in the post as Breckinridge County wearing the white jerseys, Edmonson in the red. Ho-ho! Love a good pile up. I always get nervous. Everybody's diving at people's feet.
Twisted angle.
Yeah. Although that could be my soccer background.
Jump ball goes to the Wildcats. Chase Hardesty and Lance Poole have both checked in for the Tigers.
Yeah, that's Tyler Wilson bringing it up and passing it off for the Wildcats to Colin Doyle, who's out there now as well.
Catch and shoot from Alexander. Left it short.
Wilson, nice hustle to get it, gets the extra possession. And there's it. Oh. Now, that's not a good sign. Even though the ball's going to Breckinridge County, the Wildcats were tenacious there, swarming the ball. We were kind of very passive, waiting on the ball to arrive. That's not good. Cut that out from a Breckinridge County perspective.
Those long rebounds will hurt sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
They often lead to an open shot because everyone's down in the paint.
Yeah, we maybe reset here. Devin's looking to, he's open. Good closeout by Alexander.
I gotta say, the Wildcats do seem to be a little bit longer than us on the defensive side with this 2-3 zone, so that helps with clogging lanes and then closing out on the three-point shooters.
Yeah, Decker thought about it.
Tough two-point shot.
Follows his own shot.
May have gotten away with a little shove in the back on that offensive rebound, but leads to a jump ball.
Yeah, jump ball. There'll be a lot of jump balls called. Hayden Brockman into the game for the Fighting Tigers. And I don't think we mentioned it, but Chase Hardesty came in as well. You probably did. I was thinking about how he didn't get the rebound.
Mercer Rogers with a good pull-up jumper from the elbow.
He's up to 5 early in the game.
That's a really underrated shot at the mid-range. Pull-up jumpers have to be one of the... Oh, Lance Poole with the steal. But mid-range jumpers have to be one of the least shots, I should say.
Yeah. Well, oh, that's a tough pull-up from Lance. No good.
Off balance.
It's all about percentages anymore in basketball. Taking a good percentage look. In the mid-range jumper, you get the same points for that as you would a layup. But if you practice it and you're able to knock it down consistently, it can be unexpected. Think about like professional basketball now. So much emphasis on three-pointers. You see high scores because just the good percentage shot. The corner three, the best shot in the NBA.
Well, if you want to go back to Breck County graduate Kobe Poole,
yeah,
he was very good at the mid-range.
Indeed, he was. He is the all-time boys basketball leading scorer.
Three from Chase Hardesty. Good ball movement there off the long tip, I should say.
Yeah, I know Edmonson County did not have Breckenridge County going to knock down a bunch of threes in their scouting report. But that's what we're seeing in the first quarter. Oh,
Lance Poole in the corner.
And that one was just off. Ooh, a good look here for Doyle.
It's good.
Knocks it down. And 11-7 looks a little different than 11-4 as the quarter closes out. But time is dwindling here.
Corner three. Oh, it's good. Another buzzer. Chase Hardesty. Good drive and kick there from Mercer, leading to that pretty much the same spot.
Yeah.
Two times in a row.
He just had one earlier. 14-7. Thinking about trends so far, I don't know. As far as flow, the game doesn't really feel like it has a good one.
Yeah.
A lot of missed shots, which that'll, a good game, you get a shot made, trading baskets, that creates a nice flow. It's kind of inconsistent offense, especially from the Wildcats. We sort of hyped Alexander before the game. He's yet to get it going. I wouldn't count him out from doing that, though. Especially, that's what you would expect from great players as well as a senior. He's going to say, guys, that might have not gone our way first quarter, but let's go. I got this. I would expect him to, as a senior leader, to be feeling that energy in the huddle. And for us, I didn't have three-point bonanza on the cards.
Well, if they're going to give it to us, well,
yeah, playing the zone,
might as well take them.
Yeah, we might see. We'll have to check Edmonson County's defense as the game continues. Maybe they'll switch to a man. But I think we would like our chances in that. As Rhett's, a tough drive there. I think that was Doyle going to the basket. No good.
Chase with another one from the wing. It's good. 3 for 3, 3 in a row. Starting to get the hot hand here.
Chase looking well rested out there. Oh, that's a turnover.
Off the foot of Gravel.
Gravel there from Alexander. Something that'd be very tempting as a player right now would be the heat check for Chase Hardesty. I wouldn't. If he catches it, he's going to let it fly from outside. There he comes. Oh, Mercer takes it himself. And why not? What is happening, Caden? Coach, you saw Coach Trey Tinsley with the timeout there, probably beyond belief that not only are these shots falling, but that they're maybe having the freedom to take them. So maybe we'll see a defensive switch, because if you're playing a zone and the other team is shooting the lights out, you got to change something.
Yeah. And I think from what we can see, it looks like the Tigers have been practicing their shooting.
Yeah. And something we haven't seen all night, we talked about this being a key, was a free throw. I don't think we've seen a free throw yet in the game. I remember only that one foul in the first quarter off the loose ball.
So far, a clean game.
Yeah, you're not going to see a lot of free throws if teams are shooting threes. Like, we're not going to be getting fouled on three-point shot. And then there have been a couple times where Edmonson has aggressively driven to the basket only to have a jump ball called instead of a foul. But
There have been several loose balls this game. A lot of tipped passes and good hands from both teams.
yeah, Breckenridge County's knocked down 5 3-pointers to start the game. No, 6, I should say. 6 3-pointers.
Chase with 3, Devin with 1, and then
Mercer with 2.
Mercer with 2.
Yeah, and to Edmonson County's 1. You know, these are 2 teams that in the Breck Live rankings were right by each other on the top 10.
Breck Live's, or I should say X.
Yeah, formerly known as Twitter. Follow us there, too. Good look. Oh, but unable to get the layup to go. That's Lane Ashley off the great entry pass.
I don't know if that was blocked or if it was missed. Oh, may have gotten away with a little foul there.
Yeah. So far, we're seeing consistent officiating, though, letting them play. No fouls. Oh, Doyle looks him off.
Pass
Can't get it
fake.
to go. Yeah. There's the old Y and the left trigger Y back in the day. I don't know if it's the same on the 2K.
I
Pass
think
fake
now
3.
I think you just double tap it.
Oh, Lance. Straight on, straight in. 7th 3-pointer of the night. Double tap, you say? For the pass fake?
Yeah. If
All
I'm
right.
not mistaken.
I guess I'm old. Left trigger Y.
Or no, it's not. Okay, it's left trigger. I think it's left trigger with whatever whoever you're passing to.
Okay. So I'm not totally wrong. Gravel gets that one to go off the Gravel. I heard Mr. Kennedy say Gravel.
Oh, sorry for us being wrong.
We apologize. Gravel.
Hayden trying to draw a charge, doesn't get any call. Braden Carmen with a drop step and the floater.
Yeah, may have gotten away with a little shoulder barge, but Gravel standing tall. I like to see that, though, players standing tall and not flopping to try to draw calls.
Well, I don't think Braden dropped his shoulder too much. I think it was just a normal just body bump.
But, yeah, I hear what you're saying. He's a strong guy. Not quite all the popcorn got cleaned up over there. A few pieces left. Some small children nearby. I hope they don't eat it. Or anybody.
Looking to feed Braden again in the post. Another drop step, left hand, no good. But the rebound is tipped a lot. Comes down for Edmonson. Top of the key's open. Doesn't see him.
They didn't see him. That's Tyler Wilson, number 1.
Mid-range step back off the back of the rim. A lot of white jerseys, but
Yeah.
the rebound comes down with Braden
Hate
Carmen.
to see that one go out of bounds off everybody. Mercer, some nice moves. Still seeing the zone from the Wildcats.
No, they're switching the man.
They
switching the man.
switched it up. They just switched it up.
Smart.
Yeah.
Good step, mid-range step back from Mercer off the back of the rim as well.
Wilson. That's a long 2.
No good. Two on 3 transition really turns into a one-on-one layup.
Yeah. That's some nice blow-by speed. Mercer's 10 points now, first player into double figures. As we see, he is looking to get to his season average, 13.8. The only player for Breckenridge County over 10 in a game for average-wise. But looking at standout so far, Chase Hardesty, 6.6 points on the season. He's already to 9.
Good shooting, pretty much from the same spot.
Yeah, three 3-point shots from the same spot. I was trying to say that 3 times fast. 3 3-point shots from the same spot.
I think there was an injury on our cheerleaders.
Oh.
Seems to be all right, hopefully.
Yeah, the athletic trainer Abby Booker on the scene to check that out.
Newly added.
Yeah. You know, she wasn't with us for soccer season.
Yeah, she got in the last game, maybe 2 games. Came in
For
October. Yeah, for football.
It would have been nice to have her for soccer, as we had a lot of trainerable moments. Not that that's normal. It just was kind of a fluky year. Great pass from Alexander to Wilson for the layup. 27-11, 3 minutes and change to go in
Lance
the first
thought
half.
about it, hesitated, and still shot it. Oh, Chase Poole with the tip. Mercer Rogers comes back down with it.
Yeah, it's kind of settled it down. I thought he was going to just go shoot it when everybody backed off.
I have seen Lance do that several times this year when he catches the ball. He thinks about shooting it, hesitates. And I think that just gets him off his rhythm. And a good thing about a good shooter is that they always have rhythm when they shoot.
Yeah, sometimes you're too open. That'll throw you too.
It will throw you off sometimes.
That's a
Flop, but we missed a wide open layup. Oh, and they're going to say he's shooting on that.
yeah, the second attempt, I believe. They got Decker with that foul for the Wildcats. Only the second foul of the game. But our first free throws as 2 minutes and 38 seconds till halftime, or 42.
Lance Poole, a 60% free throw shooter.
Yeah,
Knocks the first one down.
it's always good. You make the first one more often than not. You make the second one. Well,
Jinxed it.
commentators curse. You did it earlier to Jonah, I think, on a 3-point shot.
No, I said he missed a lot, and he missed.
Mercer gets that one to go. Oh, get up, guys. Oh,
3-point shot from, I believe,
that's Doyle.
from Doyle.
He's made one earlier in the first quarter. The only Wildcat to connect from beyond the arc.
Edmonton seems to go back to a full half-court zone. Couldn't tell if it was a 2-3 or a 2-2-1. Probably a 2-3 if it was half-court.
Good pass there.
Oh, missed the easy bunny.
Ashley didn't use the glass. He's trying to put it in. That's the second layup he's kind of giving away there, close range.
Tigers setting up a new play.
And then drawing a foul. You could see that happen when kind of cleared it out, and in that man defense that the Wildcats are showing, Breckinridge County's other 4 coming out opens all that space up, and Mercer versus Ashley is always going to be a mismatch on the perimeter.
Mercer in the corner. Good shot from Mercer, and it goes in.
3-point goal, Mercer Rogers.
15 points on the game for the junior.
Alexander open. Hits this one.
Yeah,
Was
he
that
knew-
1 for 3?
Yeah. Oh, I think Devin was thinking about shooting it before he caught it or something.
I don't think he saw the ball until it was a little too late.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, Mercer just came in
Off the
bench.
That was not very well
Officiating.
done on the officiating part. But Breckenridge comes up with no
Here he-
loss on the play.
Yeah, here he is, fresh off the bench.
Jonah knocks this one down. Maybe that's a good commentator's curse.
Maybe. It could just be also a when the whole team's knocking them down, it's going to be a little easier to get it to go.
Shooting is contagious,
Yeah.
someone like to say.
Oh, yeah? Who'd you first hear say that?
My seventh or eighth grade basketball coach said it.
Okay. You want to shout them out? Maybe not. Hey, that's okay.
It was Richard Ratajkowski.
Okay.
He doesn't coach anymore.
That's all right. I'm sure that that philosophy, though, is quite true. It is. You get your team making shots. Good shooting. Good pass from Alexander into Decker. Oh, and
Wet floor made him slip and they called for the walk.
don't like to see that. If that is wet, we need to get out there and clean it up. That might have been where the cheerleader had maybe some sweat on the floor from. I have to watch out. That's how Devin got hurt. Good pass.
Good pass. Good spot to be for Braden Carmen, which you like to call a high-low. 15 seconds left in the game. Corner three from Doyle. Offensive rebound leads to a layup from
Graveland.
Half court from Chase.
Oh, I was going to say.
A little bit early. He may have had time to take a couple more steps. And at halftime, it is now 38-19. So far, the shooting has been well for the Tigers.
Oh, yeah.
Making Edmonton come out of the 2-3 zone. And we'll be right back with you.
We'll see you in the second half.
Hello and welcome back to an exciting game from the Tigers so far, as we are shooting very well from the three-point line so far, which is not, has not been our strong suit so far in the season.
No, made 9 in the first half. Mercer picking right up where he left off.
With a pull-up jumper.
He's up to 17 points, beyond his average.
To start the second half, we have Devin Spalding, Hayden Brockman, Mercer Rogers, Lance Poole, and Chase Hardesty, as Chase Hardesty draws a foul, but gives a foul.
He fouls on number 1, Chase Hardesty. That's his first, team's first in the quarter.
And
Tyler Wilson to the line to shoot 2.
Wilson to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Caden, who's that sitting beside you? You got a guest?
We have a guest, or I wouldn't say guest. We have a sideline correspondent, Will Mitchum,
Hello, hello.
here to join us.
Hey.
What's your take of the game so far?
Definitely towards the end of the first quarter, we weren't scoring a whole bunch, but that changed a whole lot with Chase Hardesty in 3 possessions in a row, hit threes every single time. Really got the offense going. It was great.
For sure. And what do you think is one thing that we need to do a little bit better to, I guess, stop the Wildcats even more than we are so far?
We've definitely got a lot of not unlucky turnovers, but unnecessary turnovers. I mean, a lot of jump ball, a couple out of bounds, and some unnecessary shots that, like, low percentage shots, you know. But on the flip side, Edmonson County has had some really unfortunate luck with the turnover game. I mean, I don't exactly know how many there are, but it's definitely way above what we have.
Yeah, they've also missed several easy layups, too.
Oh, for sure.
Alexander with a deep three.
Oh, man.
For the Tigers, that's not what you want to give up for Alexander. You do not want him to see one go in, as he is a great shooter so far this season.
Oh, nice look.
Very good pass.
Fade away,
No
left
good.
short from Mercer.
So, Will, we were talking in the game, we were highlighting Edmonson County's three-point prowess, and then out of nowhere, the Fighting Tigers are just blowing it up from long range. What do you do when the game plan is maybe different from what you expected from Edmonson County's standpoint?
Well, definitely, there's another deep three from Alexander.
Yeah.
That is not the momentum you want to create.
Nope, not at all.
And we talked about Alexander before the game, leading scorer for the Wildcats. He is a three-point marksman, and maybe a defensive breakdown there, because 2 possessions in a row. I know he's a little bit behind the line, but still got to respect his shooting.
Especially that one. That one was wide open.
Yes, hand down, man down, all the time, man.
Yeah, so Will, over there on the other side, you get a different view. You can see the benches face on. See, we can't see them. We're behind the benches now. What have you noticed any body language from the teams on the side?
Absolutely. I mean, during our run where we scored double-digit points without any real response, I mean, you saw our bench just light up with energy. I mean, there was high energy calling. I mean, coach was in a good mood. And then Edmonson County, you could really tell they were starting to get a little disappointed and frustrated on the bench. There was some negative body language, you know, like head down, not really paying attention to the game.
Yeah, that energy you talk about, hey, it's easy to have it when you're up big, but as we've seen to start this half, you know, it was 38-19, a quick 8-2 run from the Wildcats off the back of Alexander outside can change things in a heartbeat.
I mean, yeah, up 21 going into the half, and then now we're only up 13. I mean, it's still a good place to be in, but it's not where we were. Chase Hardesty, little off.
Little rim out there.
Yeah, that wasn't the left wing. That was his hot spot in the first half. You got to watch Alexander here. He's great at moving off the ball.
And you're going to get him with a travel there as he hopped a little bit in between shots. Or pump fakes, I should say. Braxton Tall, where I think Chase is going to take it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our only real big left in right now is Braden Carmen. So we're going a little bit smaller as Braxton's a little bit more of a forward than he is a center.
Yeah, I think this play looks like it's coming to Devin. He is absolutely waiting to shoot. Almost telegraphing.
Devin moving off the ball. I mean, Braden got injured at the end of the second quarter. So
good to see him back in.
A lot of fighting through screens. They're letting that go. It's going to create a nice chippy energy in the paint.
Edmonton seems to have a lot more height than we do on the floor right now.
absolutely.
Oh.
Interior pass. Braden Carmen muscling his way in, back out to Mercer.
These are the moments where I think we could be a little better. When it doesn't, first option's not there.
Braden Carmen.
Got a foul on the floor. Mercer with the elevation with the layup there. It's not a bad shot. It's just one we'd like to see him come down with.
Yeah.
Especially coming off the pick and roll. I mean, Braden Carmen, they had taken the attention off of Braden with Mercer. Chase Hardesty from the corner. Oh, two off.
Yeah, it was falling in the first half. There's Decker running out, laying it in. And that's something in transition. You don't want to give that basket up.
Euro step from Braxton, and he draws the foul.
So he will go to the line. 72% on the season. Maybe it will come down to free throws, Caden. We talked about that pregame. Didn't look like it was going to be a factor with the runaway three-point shooting, but you can kind of see this half it's dried up for us, and you can't just bank on making 9 threes every half.
Yeah.
That's not a good strategy. It's nice when it happens. You take it when it happens, but you have to have other ways to score.
Braxton 1 for 2.
It's his first points of the night.
Jonah Miller came in for Chase Hardesty, maybe adding a little bit more height to the floor, a little bit
Mercer
better
with the good
rebounding.
rebound.
Yeah.
A little head fake there from Mercer, and I don't want to say it would have gone in if he didn't slap the backboard, but
Yeah.
there was a lot of shaking on the goal.
A lot of movement. Doral in the corner. Oh.
He's one guy you do not want to leave open.
Yeah, so far this game, he's leading the
He's had
Wildcats in
3 threes.
yeah.
Alexander's got 2. Alexander's leading them with 11 points. And now it's a single-digit game.
Can they call that goaltending when you?
Yeah, I mean, if you move the backboard, it's kind of like the old hot shot game. You ever have one of those as a kid? I'm old.
Oh, bad interior pass.
You don't want to force those passes. That's what leads to a lot of turnovers and a good roll there.
And we've got to say, what a pass right there from Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of those almost Luka Doncic-esque bounce pass with a little spin on it. Threads the needle.
Yeah, right around the defender.
Getting that one to go. Who was that on that layup?
Pretty sure it was Grable.
Okay. I was just mesmerized by the pass.
And Braden almost got a piece of it. He thought.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, it was Decker.
Okay.
It was Decker.
I believe you again. So we got the cheer out there spelling, I assume, Tigers.
Yeah.
Trying to make out the letters on the back. I see a W and an O. Is it? I bet it says Prowl.
I think it's
It was Prowl.
was it
Confirmed.
confirmed?
Yes.
I seen a whole lot of neon for neon thing tonight.
I know. Where's your vest?
I took it off. I was getting hot over there.
Okay.
You wouldn't expect
Valid.
it.
It looked heavy
It's hot.
duty.
It was
Yeah.
very.
Heavy duty and high visibility. Seven points, though. Edmonson County is going to definitely
creeping
think
up.
this game is theirs for taking now.
Run the same play they started the half off with here. What a pass.
It's going to stay here.
Well, I think it's a good thing. I don't know if the viewers were able to see it, but Edmonson came out of the locker room quick.
They did, yeah, Caden. They were out like after a minute early on the floor.
They knew what they had to work on. They knew what they had to do, and they wanted to get some more shots up. And a good hack there from Devin.
Yeah, good hack. Yeah, if you're going to foul there, don't
let it be an and one. It's going to foul.
Yeah, but like you say, Caden, Coach Tinsley, you know, that might have been the shortest halftime talk of his life because his team was out warming up with 6:58 on the clock, and it takes a little time to get to the locker room. So maybe just get out there and do what you got to do. It's working. Whatever was said, however the tone, it was effective. And that is 1 for 2, but now it's a 2-possession game. We were just at 19 points at halftime. Now it's 2 possession.
We have had a couple shots, a couple layups that we've needed to hit that haven't fallen for us.
Yeah, it's a 16-3 Wildcats run in this quarter. Offense is dried up for Breckinridge County.
Good move by Braxton.
Good turnaround floater there from Braxton.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe on another day that gets called an offensive foul, but we haven't seen the referees given that this game.
I mean, Hayden tried to take one.
Yeah.
They didn't give it to him.
Alexander down hard, up slow. Kind of gingerly.
Lightweight on the ankle. Seems to be fine now, I think. Oh,
No
call.
Good shot by Lance Poole, putback.
A lot of bodies there.
I know, they're letting it go. Oh, Alexander, don't like to see this.
No, limping across the court.
May have been a little bit of a roll. Doesn't seem too awful.
Yeah, he may be able to walk that off.
Yeah, that's a sore one. Those ankles are in any sport, really. When you're moving, you need them. Caden, you ever mess up your ankle in your athletic past?
Yes, I had a pretty bad sprained ankle my freshman year playing basketball. Landed on it was at practice, and we were doing a drill where we had to do layups, and it was constant movement.
Yep.
And I caught up to someone in front of me, and when I came down, they were trying to get the rebound, and I was going up for the layup, and when I came down, and I landed on their foot.
That's a killer. Will, any ankle mishaps for you, or any other noteworthy spills you want to highlight?
Not really. I've had a really good past with injuries.
Hey, find some wood. Knock on that.
I know.
You got the bleachers behind you on the way back to the other side.
Hit him on the way back.
It's back to 10 now.
Good defense there from Lance. Physical down low.
Yeah.
Good layup.
Decker working in the paint. Nice to see Alexander back out there moving around on the foot.
A lot of hands there, and he will get called with the foul.
Yes, it's going to be a no shot on the floor, no free throws, but 3 for each team. The gym has kind of gone a little quiet.
Hayden Brockman?
They've gotten there was a lot. I think there was a lot of hands there too.
Yeah.
Letting a lot go.
But it is consistent.
It is consistent. That is a good thing.
Looking for Decker.
Yeah, Decker's had his way in the paint.
Oh, good double there from Hayden.
With the steal.
Yeah, that was coming in the double team.
Floater. And it's
good touch there from Mercer on the floater.
Oh, and from an Edmonson County standpoint, if Decker takes that as a charge, that's coming the other way. But he jumped to try to contest it. So back to 10.
Very back and forth game here in the quarter.
This quarter for sure.
Alexander with the open three.
No good.
Offensive rebound.
That's Ashley secures it. Wilson in rhythm.
Ooh, off hard. Two hard rebounds.
Charge called on
that.
Ecker.
Will be called the charge. First charge of the game out of maybe 4 or 5
Oh, yeah.
charge attempts, flops, I guess.
Yeah. From a consistency standpoint,
That wasn't
I didn't like that
wasn't
call.
there. It was also
Yeah.
called from the referee with not the greatest angle on that call, but
they're having a great game.
We'll take it, though.
oh yeah, we're gonna take it. Don't know if it's consistent with the play calling. A little bit of a forced pull-up jumper there from Lance.
Edmonson County going to have a chance to get off a shot. Will, what would you do right here if you're the Wildcats? What kind of play? 5.4 seconds.
First, I want to make sure they're not looking all the way down the court. And, of course, full court press, just like Hayden Brockman has.
Ooh, that looked
That was
good.
pretty
It
much
was
what I
on
wanted
line,
to do.
Hold my breath, and it just
I think, see, the thing about commentary, if we all hold our breath, there was
No good.
there was no,
It's no
call.
good.
We're just like,
Yeah, we are.
oh. Nice. Well, Will, we saw in that quarter, Edmonson County took 9 points off the 19-point halftime lead. If Breckenridge County is going to see the game out, how can they do it?
Come back in with the same confidence you came in with the first quarter. I mean, you came in, started out hot, kept them slow on the defensive end, and really keep your mind off what's going on around you. Like, try to stay focused in the game. We definitely slowed down defensively and offensively in this quarter. I mean, so really try to revert back to that first quarter mindset.
Yeah, it was a hot start. And for one of these teams, it's going to be a much-needed win after the holiday tournaments didn't go either way or the way either team wanted.
looking to get some momentum building up, just with a regional matchup.
Yeah. Maybe move the needle on the top 10. Or not, you know.
Speaking of which, maybe check out Breck
good
Live's
steal.
Yes.
top 10 on Twitter. Lance Poole with a steal, layup.
No
No
good.
good. Mercer with the rebound.
Good pump
Put back
fake.
up. Good putback by Mercer Rogers.
From the looks of it, when Lance went up, I think he kind of lost a little bit of the touch there. Just try to. You had to keep going up with it.
It's 21 points now for Mercer Rogers.
Pull up jumper off
No
the pick
good.
and roll.
Mercer with the rebound. Looking down court. Transition offense. Lance Poole with
Lance
the three.
in rhythm.
Oh.
No good off short. Braden Carmen with the rebound.
Do we have an idea on his rebound numbers this game?
Not right off the top of our heads. We'll have to check the official stat book after the game.
Braden does average around 6.5 boards. Left-handed lay.
It's good. Good scoop by Mercer. Nice touch off the glass.
23 now for the junior.
He really scored that much?
Yeah, 23 points
This
tonight.
is a good game for him.
Yep, no good there from Doyle. Saying he got fouled.
It's a very quiet 23 for Mercer tonight.
He's been very efficient, yeah.
Yes.
Getting in on very few shots, which is a great sign.
Mid-range jumper from Hayden, and it's no good. Tigers still in their man-to-man defense. We don't really run a whole lot of zone. Post shot from Grayville and is off short. Chase with the
Oh, my.
Huge layup through contact. That was really nice.
He had a little. He may have gotten away with. He had to get his elbow out there a little bit.
Yeah, you know, he kind of smiling coming off the floor. That's all. When somebody's got a little smirk, they're either know they got away with something or they're amazed it went in.
A little bit of both there, I'm sure. That was a tough shot. It looked like he was like right under the basket.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to go when he went under the basket, but it's one of those nights for the Fighting Tigers. Shots are falling.
Just around 6 minutes left to go in the game. Breck County leads 53-37. Not a lot of fouls. So I don't see this game going into, if it's a close game, I don't see a double bonus coming in anytime soon. But
And that's my band playing without me, so I think I'll sign
Are
off.
you going to head back over?
Maybe.
Well, hey, it's nice to have you. Let's do it again sometime.
Absolutely.
See you, Will.
See ya.
Coming out of the timeout, the Tigers have Hayden Brockman, Braden Carmen, two bigs there looking to secure some rebounds with two guards, Chase Hardesty, Mercer Rogers, and I'm sure with the forwards, Lance Poole.
Oh, great steal. Slam it. Oh. Oh, I got excited, Caden.
I don't think he can't flush it. He may have to have a little bit more of a rhythm there off the steal to be able to flush that down clean, especially with no hesitation on it.
I'd like to have seen the attempt. That's all right, though.
Good screen there from
there goes. Oh, to
Well,
the basket. That was
hook shot.
DeWeese.
I don't know. The foul had to be in the body because no attempt for the block, and there was a hook shot, scoop, layup.
I was excited for Lance. One of my all-time favorite Breck Live moments, Breckenridge County versus Grayson County in the 2019-2020 season. Kavion Mitchell got a steal and dunked on a Grayson County guy. It was awesome. But anyway, memories. Memories.
I think it might be a little bit before we see another one of those come through.
Hey, you got to believe. Just like Journey said, don't stop believing.
Mercer in the rhythm shot, no good. Edmonton in transition, slowing it down. Alexander with the ball. Maybe look to get him another shot.
Yeah, he's a great candidate to lead him back. He's coming off the ball now. They got chased for a foul. It's the second. On the second for the quarter, his third of the game. Wilson, who's had some nice assists tonight. So thinking about going, oh, that's a lot of elbow into Lance right there. Good defense, Lance.
Oh, good loose ball pickup.
Great
Good
pass by Mercer. Oh, yeah.
And a good lay from Chase Hardesty. Good defensive possession there. Hounded the ball.
Caden, I'm just going to say it. Intensity-wise and execution, that may have been the cleanest defense all season. The quickness of decision-making was
with how many
just amazing.
turnovers Lance has caused, I'm surprised they're still going at him with Wilson as the guard here, or the point. He doesn't seem to be the cleanest with the ball right now, and Lance is one of our quicker, better defenders on the team.
Yeah. Alexander limping again on that ankle. He's going to have a seat. I hope he's okay.
Todd Galloway has checked in for Hayden Brockman, keeping that size.
Decker gets that one to fall. Mercer, 23 points, bringing the ball up the floor. Oh, watch out.
Good reverse lay from Todd.
Now that's some offense. That's some ball movement.
Coming straight off the bench with a good reverse lay. Oh, good steal there from Lance. Oh, loose ball.
Another
a
foul.
on Braden Carmen.
Now looking at the scoreboard, Caden, we've committed 4 fouls. So the next foul, if we commit one, the Wildcats will shoot 2 free throws.
May have jinxed us because there was 0 to start the quarter off.
And Fighting Tigers able to run the lead back to 19 until Decker's free throw cuts it to 18, but Oh, Alexander's back on the floor.
Well,
I mean-
as Edmonson County, you
Worry
need
about
him.
his-
You need him on the
Well, I'm
floor.
thinking about his foot, his ankle. Like he's limped off to the sideline twice. And I mean, it's not a game where you're down any game. I mean, we're talking about these guys out here on the court, Caden, like yourself, went to school this morning. These are just kids. No offense to you, but don't want anybody getting injured. And it's going to be free throws for Deweese. But yeah, I hope he's okay. Maybe he's just
He looks okay. I think it's just when you roll an ankle in the middle of a game and you keep on playing on it, it is more likely to he's probably tweaked it, not necessarily sprained it or anything like that.
yeah.
And honestly, the best thing to do when you do something like that is to either stay on or tie your shoe tighter, a little bit of both. Because the second you get off of it is when the pain really starts to come.
Yeah, especially if you take your shoe off. 17 now, the deficit. Deweese to 16. This could be, if Breckenridge County keeps carelessly fouling, that could be a way back in. 3.5 minutes is still a long time in basketball.
A little bit of a risky skip pass there. Oh, good entry pass.
I think they got Alexander before the shot, which really, they have 4 fouls to give, and, you know, it's a bit of a mismatch. Braden was going to turn and get that layup, which he did, so the foul before the shot wasn't a bad move by the Edmonson County senior.
And Coach Jeff LaGrange will call the timeout here.
Something that I've enjoyed from Breckenridge County this game, but really this half, really this quarter, has been nicely executed sets. The first half we didn't need it because we're just making every three. The third quarter we lacked it, and we about gave the game away again. But the Todd Galloway reverse layup came off of 3 passes before that. Excellent movement. When Lance forces the steal that Mercer scoops up and without even thinking passes ahead to Chase for a layup. That kind of crisp execution, that stuff only happens when you practice it. That doesn't happen by accident. And so it's nice to see it coming off, thinking about for the future of this season.
Oh, quick foul.
Yeah.
I think they're looking to run up the fouls.
Oh, you think?
A little bit.
Maybe, but you're giving away, got 3 more to commit, and then it's 2 shots.
Well, with that foul looked way more intentional than just a normal reach.
Yeah, we'll see here. They're going for
Chasing the
steals.
corner. Rims out. Todd with the offensive rebound, left-handed, no good.
Blocked.
Oh, Lance with a good steal.
Oh.
Don't throw it away.
Careful.
And a foul on Alexander, I believe.
Yeah. Now, something closing out the game, we don't need to take bad shots.
Yeah, you don't need to. Definitely
Yeah.
don't force anything.
Yeah. Just to see the game out. That's being up big. There are right ways to go about it and wrong. Maybe they are trying to foul here, Caden. And if it gets to Braden, that would actually be a good player for Edmonson County to foul. He is 40% free throw shooter. So we got to have that in mind too.
He has improved a lot over the course of, especially last year. Last year, at the beginning of the year, struggled. Ooh, real physical bump there.
Yeah, that's going to be Chase Hardesty to the line. Maybe not the best player to foul. He is 76.2 on the season. It's the first time I've seen this season where a team is using fouls as a strategy, giving away the double.
Well, with 3 minutes to go, down by 15, and with a team that has, so far this game, we've had really good ball movement. So they're looking to get steals and be aggressive. So, and if you can't get a steal and you get a foul and you stop the clock, I think that's probably the next best thing.
Yeah, that's 1 for 2. I guess that's just 1 point on that possession. It's probably going to be a quick shot here from the Wildcats.
And with us, we're not really as we said in the pregame, we're not the greatest free throw shooting team.
No.
We're not terrible, but we could definitely improve it.
There's the foul. Yep. Looks like for a second, Braden was going to high-five the referee on that one. So we saw in the first half, we were knocking down threes. I wouldn't say, I bet Braden knocks down both these free throws.
He'll knock down one. He'll knock down one for sure. 50%. No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt in my mind he'll hit this.
No doubt in your mind. 100%.
Okay, yo, I was right. I was right. I thought it was going to be a little hard. It was.
It was, but
it went in. Find a way.
Alexander Decker giving him a screen.
Almost a moving screen, but.
Oh, the ball's away.
Oh. A lot of hands to the face area.
Uh-oh.
Braden with the Alexander went for the high five, and Braden had a really aggressive high five.
He's just an aggressive guy as a player.
Yeah, he is. He is a very aggressive player.
I don't really know him. I didn't have him as a student, but watching him on the court, very aggressive. I wonder how could you be an aggressive student in English class?
He's competitive.
Yeah.
He's very competitive.
Okay. First one in.
Second one in.
3 for 4 on the night. Lead back to 19. It was this at halftime.
Good hard foul. No, I would say good foul, but he did try to go up for the block, got up there. I think he hit the ball, but got a lot of hand with it too.
Yeah. Sometimes in soccer, Caden, people will say, because there's this idea if you get the ball, it's not a foul on like a slide tackle. But if you keep coming through after you win the ball and wipe them out with like your trailing foot, that's still a foul. You'll see players say, I got the ball. I got the ball. It's like, yeah, and you broke their leg on the other foot.
And a lot of times, also, with players complain about when they do get all ball, no hand, their lower body, with a big bump.
Yeah,
they tend to forget about that part.
Deckard right there, up to 11 points with those 2 free throws.
Good press break.
Oh, nice no look. Keep getting it to Braden, who is, it's no disrespect, but our least efficient free throw shooter. But tonight he's 3 of 4.
He's in a rhythm. I think he'll hit both of these.
Okay. If he makes both of these, we'll be happy, I guess.
Gosh dang it.
It's all right, Caden. These things happen.
Maybe we just need to be quiet and he'll hit the first one and then he'll hit the second one. He always hits the second one.
Honestly, we probably got nothing to do with it. But if we do.
Okay, I jinxed it again.
Maybe.
If you're Edmonton, I think you get either Alexander or Doyle a shot. Oh, good wraparound pass from Alexander.
Yep, it's going to be Decker back to the line where he's been successful tonight.
Chase Hardesty with his 4th foul.
Yeah, but, 17 points now. We're under 2 minutes to go, minute 49 on the clock. It's going to take a little more than a few free throws to get back in it for the Wildcats.
A couple quick shots is what the Wildcats need here. Quick threes would be preferred.
Yeah.
They do have two good shooters this game in Alexander and Doyle, if I'm correct.
Yep. And there we go, getting Braden off the floor, knowing the fouls are coming. Devin is marginally better at 55%. Double team coming, nice.
Good step through. That is called for a
The
wall
travel.
when he stepped through.
Could we see a grandstand finish here? It's going to be an outrageous finish if Edmonson comes back to claim this one. Probably be seen on Third Region's greatest meltdowns, if such a thing exists.
Pull-up jumper, no good. And the putback,
Oh,
and
and one. That is Ashley getting it to go. And this is something that maybe it's a criticism of the Fighting Tigers finishing a game this year, because we had a big lead. Odds are we're still going to win, but plays like that, there was a chance to get a rebound, and instead of getting it, now it's 12. That's like a three-pointer. They have cut that 19-point deficit to 12 in just around 30 seconds. Keep up that pace and they'll win the game. 7 points every 30 seconds. That is going to be a foul, though. Todd Galloway going to the line. Caden, this season, Todd has only attempted one free throw.
He's hit it.
And he missed it.
Oh.
So technically, he is our worst free throw shooter at 0%, but that volume is so low they wouldn't factor that in. So let's see. With the game on the line, a lot of pressure here for the sophomore. You know, and if you're an Edmonson County fan, you're watching this, don't turn the TV off yet, or don't close the app just yet, because 7 points in 30 seconds, again, that'd be 21 points. Second free throw good.
Brett County with Braden and Todd, and I think we're expecting them to get a quick shot, and we have to get the defensive rebound, I think is where the choice is coming from.
Yeah, a lot of time ticking off the clock here for the Wildcats, though.
There's
Ashley
the
lets
shot.
it go. No good. Oh, two Fighting Tigers run into each other. And then the foul is given.
Looks like that might be his fifth foul of the night.
If it's Decker, I think you're right, Caden. Yep. The double buzzer signifies that. 2 free throws coming for Hardesty at the line. And it could be a 15-point deficit for the Wildcats when he finishes. First one's good. He's up to 15 for the night. You know, I don't have the whole season in front of me, but that could be season high for him, averaging 6. So more than double his average.
So far, what are the leading scores of the game?
Mercer Rogers leading everybody with 23, and he hasn't scored for a long time. As Wilson doesn't get that one to go. Tip doesn't go. And now he's going to go to the line. But when I say he hasn't scored for a long time, that's no criticism of his game. He's been passing the ball well.
Doing the
very
duties
efficient.
of a point guard.
Yeah. Will Mitchum was with us earlier, and he said it was kind of a quiet 23. Really very efficiently done. He could be up to 25 after these two. But for the Wildcats, it's Decker with 13 who's fouled out. 24 for Mercer.
Brett County is putting everybody back. Getting ready for defense.
Yeah. 15 points to lead. Just under a minute to go. 25 points for Mercer. Big night. DeWeese in the corner. No good. Rebound Hardesty. Good unselfish play there from Mercer.
Man, that would have been a nice time to try to dunk it.
Yeah.
Off a vertical though, that'd be pretty hard.
That would be a majestic dunk.
Oh, that would have been a moment if he could have got rid of it. No need
to really shoot, but
no need to shoot that ball.
now something, Caden, I'm talking about Mercer when he got that rebound. The Wildcats are swarming him. I don't think he's thinking about stats because instead of holding that ball, getting fouled for more free throws, he just throws it up for the teammate to get the layup. That'd be the kind of stuff, if I was the coach, I would like to see. It's good, unselfish play.
With 23 seconds left on the scoreboard, Breckinridge County currently up by 18. We'll see after this free throw. Up by 17 now. Game's come to a close, and so far this game, Mr. Garrett, what do you think the Tigers have done well, and maybe some things we need to work on?
Well, doing well, I think weathering the storm in that third quarter when nothing was dropping. We did manage to keep in front. They got it to within 2 possessions, but we sort of rode that out and then got back to offensive clicking in the fourth quarter. So maybe to work on is that if we have a big lead, see the game out. And even in the fourth, we started to slip, but we ended it with a large 17-point victory. Doing well. We talked about hustling, getting the loose balls. Most of the time we did. And the times that we didn't, those were the times when Coach LaGrange was the most demonstrative on the bench, especially that when Ashley hit that three-point play to cut it 12, he was irate. But I think a game like tonight, the first half, let's just wipe that away because we're not going to shoot and make 9 threes every game in a half. So if you look at it from the second half, when it was more maybe closely contested, it was I saw good things in the fourth quarter. But if we played only the second half, we would have lost the game by 2 as well.
Yeah. Well, with that, a stat that doesn't show up on the obvious KHSAA stats is coming out of halftime, we have struggled immensely. I think ending the second quarter and then just pretty much the whole third quarter, the entire year has been a struggle for our team, efficiency-wise. Struggling to keep the momentum going, and especially out of halftime, it's hard when you get a break, especially when you're feeling that good, shooting well, and then when you're forced to stop like that and take a rest, it does kill some of the momentum, and good teams will learn to come out of halftime firing just like they did the first half. Yeah.
Well, for tonight, it goes the way of the home team. Big game coming up Tuesday, Caden. It'd be the boys hosting top of the region, Davis County.
That will be a good bar to set for us. See how we do against them, leading they're number 1 in the region in some rankings, correct?
Yep, and on the KHSAA's RPI, they're at the top as well.
So
as well as the third region sports and the Breck Live rankings, they're number 1.
Follow us on X. Shout out. So a good game here from Breckinridge County, and we would like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching. And we will see you guys next time on Breck Live.